But we need your top three local.
Local.
Like, who are you looking up to now that you miss with the sound you resonate? Your sound that you would like. English. Whose sound are you resonating with at the moment now? Sure. So yes, guys. Welcome back to Only Dope Breakers podcast. Today we have the big man himself, Mr. Eboii.
Eboii.
There we go. How you feeling today, brother?
I'm gravy in the Navy, bro.
There we go. Let me take care, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for
Easy.
having me, bro.
Of course, bro. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. So, well, yeah, you've been in the scene for a while now. Years, you'd say.
Yeah, bro.
Like, how many years would
Quite
you
a
say?
long time.
Like, when
Yeah.
did you first decide that, okay, now rapping is for me?
Yeah, it was actually at university. I
Okay.
was about 19 years old.
Okay.
Actually, Drizzy Drake. I used to mimic his lyrics,
There we
and then
go.
eventually somebody just told me, "Yo, bro, why don't you just do your own
Why
thing?
don't you, yeah.
Write your own stuff."
So before that, you've never considered
I've never rapped, never wrote poetry, nothing at high
nothing?
school,
So, like, picked
nothing.
up fresh at the age of 19?
Fresh, bro. Because at university, I had a buddy of mine.
Okay.
So we kind of started together and we used virtual DJ. So it would be
Yeah.
like one take.
Okay.
So we make a 3-minute track, but with no
You make a
pauses.
track on virtual DJ?
Virtual DJ, bro, with a headset and a mic, and that was it.
Didn't even know you could do that, bro. So yeah, at the age of 19 now, this is you in university first year.
Facts.
You decided that you're gonna pursue rap.
Yeah, I thought, okay, let me try doing music. We started recording here and there, like on virtual DJ, and we would always like kind of compete.
Okay.
So you'd bring one track to you to varsity, I'd come the next day with two.
I see.
And
I
then
see,
that's
I
how
see.
we kind of
from
just
there,
pushed each other.
Were you guys publishing your music, or was it just for fun?
It was kind of just for fun.
Okay.
You know, it was basically just a hobby that we started with at the beginning. But at university, they would have a lot of rap sessions. There was a lot of artists, up and coming artists. So
Yeah.
we would session a lot, and then session afterwards. You know what?
How long from 19 years old did you now say start publishing your music online? That okay, I'm ready. I feel like I worked on my craft enough now. I need to bring my music to the world.
Yeah, so it took me a while. It took me about 3 years,
Okay.
more or less, because when I was trying to build myself as an artist, I was kind of pushing other artists as well. Because
Okay.
and when I became an artist, I actually hopped on board with somebody that was already building like a booking agency.
Okay.
And then I kind of became like the vice president of this business that we were trying to build, which was with a lot of up and coming rappers, singers, dancers, models, DJs.
Okay.
We ended up doing Winter Wonderland for 3 years in a row. So I couldn't really just
Nice.
focus on myself as an artist, but I was more intrigued by pushing other artists and breaking that barrier that the gatekeepers kind of have.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
You know, so it was difficult because a lot of artists, singers, dancers, they have their own path that they're trying to pursue.
True.
And yeah, I'm trying to build a business, build myself as an artist, and
Okay.
trying to push them in their careers. So it was difficult. But yo, bro, I did my best, you know.
Okay, so then you at the point now where you're publishing your music, where you're posting it everywhere, YouTube.
Not necessarily. Back then, it wasn't really so internet-wise. It was
Okay.
more like just SoundCloud,
Push this on SoundCloud.
Reverb Nation, those kind of things. So I put a few tracks out, but not to a point where it was like, you know,
Okay.
like actually on.
So then with all these events, you basically used to do events with all the
Events,
DJs.
yeah.
So then would you perform at your own events, or was it
I'd
just
perform at my own
Okay.
events always.
So then do you feel like the support was always there for you? Would you say?
Like from the team or from
Just
Cape Town in general?
Okay, when you started more pushing your music out on SoundCloud and whatnot. Like, how did you promote your music back then? Or was
Well,
it just
basically
a thing?
shows and stuff
Okay.
like that.
So
I
then
used to post my stuff on social media, but there was just this group of people, you know, trollers.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I'd post a video, I don't know, they specifically targeted me or some shit, but they would always comment negative stuff on my videos and all my stuff like that. Funny enough, I met this guy last year.
Yeah.
And he's now in the entertainment business. He's a producer. He does video. He's a videographer basically. And this guy just couldn't come to my name. And he's like, "My bro, where you from? And I know you. You kak duidelijk, brah. Nah, I gran you." So I asked him, "Bro, but what's your name?" So he give me his name, and I think to myself, I'm like, "It's you know. It's you,
You're the one that's
bruh.
been
You
trolling.
and your same friend that's helping us, both of you used to troll me all the time." And they don't really realize the impact that they can have on an artist's career, because
Yeah.
I was scared to promote videos of myself because there's always people talking negative about me on it. You know what I mean?
I
So
guess, yeah.
I kind of slowed down on that, and then I just focused on my modeling agency that I had at the time.
Ah.
You see?
So like, what was like an example of some of the things they said? Like just to get
Like
an
when I
idea.
started rapping, you know, you need to find a voice for yourself as an artist that's soft on the ear that people can, you know,
Yeah, okay.
that they enjoy. But when I started, I had a bit of a huskiness to my voice, so he would somehow like post strepsils and shit like that, bro. Like, I mean, come on.
Yo.
And I'm like, look at this idiots, bro. And I would
Yo.
delete the videos
Oh,
afterwards,
shit.
you know, because you don't need that. I
Yeah,
was
that kind of negativity.
Imagine 10 years ago, artists trying to make it out here. Good Hope FM wasn't even really playing local music at that time. So it was much harder.
Mm.
And the last thing you need is your own people to be trolling you and you trying to do
Yeah,
something
okay.
different. In the meantime, that nigga's a creative himself now.
He
So
ended up doing the same thing.
you understand?
Crazy, but now you've obviously learned and you growed from that experience.
Definitely.
So then how would you say you'd battle with the negativity now if that were to happen again?
Well, you know, like someone specifically told me, like, if I just didn't give a fuck about what people think, I would probably have been much further than what I am now as
Okay.
an artist. So I think I just need to start doing that and not care about what people have to say and just push myself. I think that was probably the biggest hurdle because I overthink and I think a lot about what people think.
Yeah.
So right now, I just think I need to just push my shit.
Okay.
If you fucks with it, you do.
There
If
you
you
go.
don't, just skip. You know what I mean?
There we go. So then, what genre would you say of music
Rap.
you
I
rap?
rap. I can rap slow. I can rap fast.
Okay, mostly rap.
So rapping
Is there a
strictly.
message you send with your music?
Well, I don't like to really rap about money, bitches, and all those things. So I try to talk about things that people can relate to. You know, that you can listen to and you can be like, I went through something like that in my life. I'm not really a conscious rapper,
Okay.
but I feel like I'm a good storyteller in certain aspects. But you know, nowadays you have to make music for what the people want.
Yeah, definitely.
You understand? So I can't be rapping fast all the time and people struggling to,
And
they
hear
must
what you're
listen to a
saying.
few times before they actually hear what I'm saying. So I need to kind of adapt as an artist now to what the scene is like. You know what I
Okay, I
mean?
get you, I get you. So then you said university, then you started making your shows. So
Yeah.
you stopped with the music side of things. So then how long has it been? Is it you coming back to music now?
Yeah, so I was in studio. I've been in studio in and out, but I haven't really released
Released
anything. You
anything?
understand?
So
So
then
I've been
how long was
active.
that gap, that break that you took from
It's
it?
probably about 3 years, because you come to a point where you need to make cash.
Okay.
And if your music's not paying you bills, and you need to find other ways to do so. So, you know, daily things can slow that down a bit. We're trying to achieve at least some
Okay.
sort of sustainability in
get you.
life.
So then maybe this is also for the viewers at home watching to maybe give them some insight. What's your plan now moving forward? Seeing as now you want to move forward with the rap,
Yeah.
but you need to make a bag now, all of that things. Do you feel like you're coming into the game now? You're coming back to the game with more insight?
Of
Or
course.
so then like maybe talk us through your plan of
So I
what you
think
do.
everything I've been through, you know, everything you go through in life will count one day, you know. So I feel like all that experience I've gained, all the hurdles, the obstacles I've overcame, I think it will help me. It's definitely helped me become a better person, but I think it will help me become a better artist as well. And at the end of the day, I just thought to myself, like, if I'm not going to do it now, I'm probably never going to end up doing it. So I'm just gonna have to force myself, push myself,
Okay,
you know,
nice.
because a 9 to 5 kind of puts you in a bit of a box.
Of course.
And 3 years in the 9 to 5, the creative side of you kind of dials down a bit, but it's been there. I think it just needs that spark, and that's definitely what Only Dope has brought to my life.
Yeah, obviously this third signing.
Yeah.
Do you have any projects coming up?
Yeah, so I'm working on a few tracks. I have something that's done already that I feel I should probably release, featuring another artist, Pharaoh.
What's the vibe of that track?
It's more like a trap vibe, but it's more catchy, more performance-wise.
Nice. When is visuals? You could you do visuals for that?
Yeah, definitely have to.
You're gonna do it with us?
Most obviously. Come on.
There we go. I don't know
The dopest, man.
When's that happening?
So I'm hoping that we can start. Because me and Ollie, management,
there we go,
greatest manager in the world.
Amen.
He kind of wants me to keep this track for later, but I thought, you know what, let's just do it now, and then we can release something else afterwards. But most likely end of the month, I would like to have visuals done for it.
No problem. Let us know.
Understand? So by December, it needs to be out.
I'll make sure of that, bro.
Listen, bro.
There you go. So then, who would you say inspired your sound?
Drake. Yeah.
Just Drake.
Drake, Snoop Dogg, all the West Coast niggas.
Okay, yeah, I feel you.
So but look, Nasty C, bro, he's like, for me, local wise, it's like the pinnacle where I would like to reach one day.
Okay.
Probably further, but I would actually like, I grant it, man.
So apparently I asked this question too much. But we need your top 3 local.
Local.
Like, who are you looking up to now that you miss with the sound you resonate with? Your sound that you would like. English. Whose sound are you resonating with at the moment now? Sure.
Okay, so hip hop wise, he's
Yeah.
a very good buddy of mine, Matt Levi.
Okay.
He kind of not I don't know, he kind of started the drill vibe that's happening.
Okay.
But I just grant his artistry.
Nice.
Lyrics wise, it's just the way he can tell stories is very, very good, in my opinion. Then the artist that I always work with, Pharaoh.
Nice.
He's focusing on Afro now, but he's a very versatile artist.
Nice.
And he's helped me so much in my career. We've been working together since I started doing this stuff, you know. And then third one, I'll probably say Nasty C, bro.
Of course, put the God up.
But you can't obviously take anything away from the artist that he's doing it. Young OG,
Obviously.
youngsters always been there. Luda G.
No, this is just your personal.
It's my opinion. I fucks with them, you know.
There you
But the people that stand out for me, those
And
are
then
the
if you
three.
had to switch it over to international, who would you say?
So international, it would be Drizzy Drake, obviously.
Of course.
Tupac always, bro. He's a
Okay.
legend, you know. He inspires so many people.
Nice.
And yeah, huh? Snoop the OG, come on, that's OGs in the game. I'm thinking of some up and coming, like 21
Okay.
Savage as well.
Okay. Nice. That's a
He's
good shout,
pretty
yeah.
dope. I grant him.
There we go.
I didn't at first.
You didn't at first?
Nah,
How come?
I just don't know. I just didn't fuck with his
Okay,
music,
so
and then
then
eventually I was like,
just clicked for you.
nah,
yeah.
bro, this man is actually sick. And then I just started listening over and over. And J. Cole, of course.
J. Cole.
Yes.
Okay. So then, seeing as you're such a big Drake fan, who won the beef between Drake and Kendrick?
I think they just caused more damage to the industry, bro. But because you know they how can I say, their names are linked to certain establishments, brands, and so forth. So I think they just kind of fucked each other over. But Kendrick had the biggest hit. They're not like us. So if you have the biggest hit, numbers count. So automatically people think you won the beef. But lyrically, I think Drizzy Drake.
And there's no bias on that.
Nah.
Okay.
But they're both, man. I just felt that's my opinion.
Seeing as you look up to Drake and whatnot, do you ever see yourself like switching up, becoming as versatile as him? Or are you just gonna like stick to the...
I actually started singing now the other day in the studio. So there's a song that I'm busy with.
Okay.
I laid the chorus where I sing, so I just need to put the lyrics down.
Nice.
So gonna be a bit of a deep track. I don't think I should release that now. That's probably just gonna be one of the tracks on the album.
Okay, sweet. And you happy with how you sounding with the whole singing and what?
Yeah.
Was this like the first
even
time
my mom was like, oh, is this you?
Yeah. Nice. So it's just like the first time you decided that you're gonna sing.
Yeah, I just tried, because when you're in studio overnight, you know, you can fuck around, you can take your time. Because usually when I go to studio, time is short. Studio is quite expensive.
Can you imagine?
You know, and he's my friend, but he runs a business, so I have to pay him for his time.
Okay, I see.
So at least I don't pay like for hours. I pay overnight. So I'll pay like a certain amount that people will pay maybe for 3 hours.
Okay.
But then I'll pay him, and then I'll stay over by him, and then we'll just do our own thing. Yeah.
But
and he does the beats, everything for me.
But you were obviously singing and stuff before this recording.
Nah.
Ah,
I was karaoke, bro.
So you just decided, okay, I'm gonna sing.
Yeah, but he kind of helped me with the tone, so that's how he helps me as well.
Are you gonna give us a young... Yo, if your track sounds like that, my brother.
Oh no, bro, come on. I can auto-tune.
Nothing like that, bro. When you're prepared, it's just a nah. Is that how you sound on your track, bro?
Nah, not at all.
I have questions. Damn. You spoke about your album just now. When is that coming out? When do you plan to release it?
It's a slow process.
Okay. Do you know how many tracks you're looking at in the album?
It's probably going to be like a small album, like 7, 8 tracks. But I would likely try to do a video for each song, or at least 3 or 4 of it. Because nowadays you can't just release a song without a video, unless you have big influence, you know. Because that's also another thing. If you don't really have much influence in other aspects, your music will kind of struggle to reach a certain point.
I feel you. So then talk us through your relationship with Pharaoh.
Pharaoh, yeah.
Yeah, Firo.
Pharaoh.
He's your producer.
He done mostly all of my work, yeah.
So then how long ago would you say you met him?
When I started doing events,
So it was like,
so he was my MC for each and every show.
okay.
He wasn't an MC, he was a producer, engineer, all of that. And he always tells me, bro, like, yo, if it wasn't for you, I'd never be an MC.
Nice.
So he's pushed himself now into different fields. It's gang cash in that field as
Can
well,
you
and he's
imagine? That's
really, really
nice.
good.
And he's also helping you along
He's
your
helping
journey
me
and whatnot.
definitely.
But you don't have like a set manager.
No, okay. Olipop
Olipop, yes, yes.
Padre.
But like, is it like a confirmed official manager or
Yeah,
like?
yes,
Oh,
he's
is
my
it?
manager, yeah.
Since when? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks, bro.
And me? No. No, because I was gonna say now you're just taking all the colored people. You're not taking. But now I'm joking. Oh, but now, sweet. Congrats, bro.
Thanks,
That's
bro.
dope. So then maybe put him on the spot now. But what role do you feel like a manager plays in a rapper's career? Like, where do they? Like, what kind of insight would you expect from a manager?
Well, he kind of pushes me,
Okay.
which is very important because I'm busy. I have my job,
Okay.
so he does a lot of filling gaps, like
Okay.
does things for me that I can't do myself
Okay.
at certain times, and yeah, it's just the support that he gives, bro. Like he's
Okay,
100, bro.
Nice,
Facts.
nice. So then talk us through what do you see happening for yourself next year?
Next year,
What now you're taking your rap career seriously, you're gonna start pushing
you have
music
to
videos, everything is
facts.
set for you. How successful do you see yourself next year?
I would like to see myself very
Or do you
successful.
feel like you still need to find your groove, back into the swing of things, or you're just gonna go for it full swing next
I'm
year?
gonna have to, bro. There's no time to waste.
Okay.
We're pushing. Only Topos had just started. I'm sure they don't have time for artists that needs to get into the swing.
Yeah.
So they
Do you feel
kind
like
of
that's
need
pressure on you though?
pressure that I need, bro.
Okay.
I feel I need that because otherwise I'm gonna be too lackadaisy.
Yeah, true.
So if I have deadlines and I have
Okay.
people expecting things and waiting for things, so I was just gonna push myself more. Because like I said, I was in a bit of a box, but I know as soon as I'm gonna get into the swing of things, it's going to be much easier, and it shouldn't take me too long.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so obviously you had your birthday recently,
Yeah.
right? So then what did you do for your birthday?
Oh well, my
Happy
lady took me
belated, by
out.
the way.
Thanks, bro.
There we go.
26. Oh, it's a tough age. God damn.
What? You're still young, bro. Still young, nice.
Nah,
So then
33
talk us
now.
through what did you... Huh?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
My uncle. When we were young, we used to call the people uncles, and they're like, "Why are you calling me uncle?" Now
Yeah.
that
You
people's
feel like
calling me
that.
uncle.
Okay, sweet. Nice. So then what did you do for your
And I
birthday?
was just, my lady took me out,
Okay, nice.
spoiled me a bit.
Okay.
We went to go have some tacos.
Ah, nice.
And then later the night, we just went to go chill at a place, smoke some shisha with my other homie of mine.
I didn't get
And
the invite, nothing.
so it was last minute. I was actually
Yeah.
planning to do nothing, and then he was just
okay.
like, "Bro, I'm fetching you. It's on me."
Let's go, yeah.
So we went to Baghdad, went to go karaoke there.
So yes, I heard word that you are on a show.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
Love Island. Love Island type
Finding the
vibe.
one, yeah.
When
I actually kind of just did it for publicity, man. Just to be on TV, bro. 15 minutes of fame,
how did you end up on screen? What happened? Talk us through
It
the
was somebody actually sent it to me. I couldn't find the person who sent it because I wanted to say thank you, and then I got the gig. So they sent it to me, and they were like, they're looking for people for this dating show, South African show. I just sent the video, bro. My hair was thick, my beard was fucked up. I had my glasses on.
You're gonna send us
So
the
I
video so we
thought,
can put it on screen,
bro.
You're gonna send it now?
Nah, I'll send you a screenshot of how I looked, bro.
okay.
Fuck. 'Cause I was like, nah, if I get this, then it's God's will.
Okay.
So I got it, and luckily for me, from the time that I applied for it, or when we recorded, I lost like 15 kg, so I felt more confident being on screen.
And what, yeah.
So, but we were in studio on set there as well,
What
and
point
it
in your
kind
career was this?
that was actually when I came back from overseas.
Okay.
So I was in India and Turkey when I came back, and then I just immediately applied for this thing, and I thought, you know what, let me see if it goes.
Did you find love?
Nah, bro. No,
Crazy.
nothing away from the girls. They're very nice people, but the options. I mean, the girl that they actually got me a date with is from the same areas. I'm like,
Imagine you go on a whole show to meet someone down the road.
From down the road, bro. I'm like, yo, this Claymont, these some Weinbergs, you know.
Yo,
But that
crazy.
chickie was a bit. She kind of made things bad for herself the way she was with me, because it wasn't a date. It was more like a fucking interrogation.
She was
She was just asking questions, and it was just like the people were kind of bashing her on social media
Oh,
afterwards.
snap, I see.
You see, but I don't want to be rude. I try to be as patriotic as possible,
Yeah.
because I don't want anybody to
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah,
feel
of course,
bad
of
or
course, of
anything like
course.
that. You see,
Are we gonna see you on any more shows in future?
if it comes, bro, I will go for it.
So then obviously you have a long list of tracks, right?
A
So how
reasonable
many
amount.
tracks would you say you released to date?
Well,
Like just rough
during that
estimate.
period when I wasn't, I just made music without releasing it.
So
So
then how many tracks
I
would you
probably
say you
have
have
about 3 or 4 tracks
in the
released on
vault?
SoundCloud, which I wouldn't want people to listen to,
Okay,
because I started very late as an
okay.
artist. So it took me a while.
To
Like I
find your
would, when I
sound,
did
yeah.
the virtual DJ thing, I would literally record like 5 hours every night just to try and perfect the track.
Mm.
It kind of helped me a lot with
Yeah, yeah, of course.
articulation
There we
and
go.
pronunciation and just your voice that you create for yourself. Because when you hear me rap, it doesn't sound the same like when I speak.
Okay.
So that kind of put me a few years ahead of some artists, because you get a lot of artists and they rapping, it sounds like they're talking, or
Mm.
they didn't find that nick, if you get what
So
I'm
you feel
saying.
like you found that already. You
Yeah,
know your craft, you know
I know
everything.
my craft. It's just
Nice.
getting the content
And
now.
so then how many songs would you say you have in the vault right now, unreleased, but you
It's
wanna
probably about
8
8 tracks.
tracks?
Yeah.
And are they all eventually going to be released, or are you just gonna like keep it there, work on new
Well,
stuff?
I will most likely release them. If I don't release that specifically, I'll probably just recreate it in some way.
Okay, there we
You
go.
understand? Because there's a few we have featured with some people
Okay.
that I wouldn't want on that track anymore.
Oof, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's a song I made my parents,
You made a song with your parents?
for my
Oh,
parents.
for your
Yeah,
parents.
it's one of
Okay.
the first songs I ever made. But that song you can obviously only perform at certain places, certain
Okay, I
venues.
get you.
I can't go to perform it and,
Yeah.
on the
And singing
stage or
happy birthday
whatever.
and stuff.
Nah, bro.
I get you. So then out of all that tracks, what would you say is your best verse? Like a verse that still sticks to you till this day. That I really killed it. I did my thing. This is the one. Do you have a standout verse? Like in any of one of your
Um,
songs?
why?
It's a question that popped in my head now.
Yeah, there is a few.
A few.
It's like
Because I want to know like what you said in the verse maybe that stuck with you that you feel like I just killed it. I put pen on paper. I did my thing. Slayed.
uh
Which verse is that? Like which track? Which one? You had to choose one.
there is a track that I released, but yeah, bro, I'm trying to think of that lyrics now. But
Oh,
that verse specifically for me was pretty decent, and is that one that I'm going to release now.
mm,
I'm a walking visionary.
mm.
When I be talking, I got you stalking like I'm scary. Keep your eye on your target, up your pocket if you know where it goes. When I targets, I lock it like a military. I feel nothing can stop me when I'm alone. Got nothing to lose, just gotta prove it I am grown. I lost more than you can lose on your own. Now I'm chasing an adone every day because I'm on. A letter to my unborn child that is gone. I pray to God that he has you with his own. I traveled the world and suddenly I lost my soul. Now I'm sitting alone with no direction and a hole. Yo, bro, it's some deep shit. So,
Yeah, nice.
but sometimes on a nice beat,
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I'm excited for your comeback, brother.
I appreciate it,
There we
bro.
go. So then maybe you said there's some features that you want to cut out, but
Yeah, it's
what
like
would you say is your best feature to date?
Vero.
Fair.
Yeah,
You stand on it.
I stand on it,
So
bro.
now, who's someone that you'd like to work with in the industry?
Nice to see.
Nice to see.
Definitely.
And if you had to maybe name just maybe two more people, like
OG, obviously.
okay,
Let me think. Sean, bro, that man is a fucking.
there's a vibe.
He's a
Yeah,
living legend, bro.
there we
But that's
go.
obviously gonna happen,
Of course.
eventually. We're
Yeah.
under the same roof. So me and Matt hasn't done a feature together yet, so I'm hoping we can still. We're
Okay.
supposed to,
Nice.
but I'm hoping we
So
can
now, but do you
eventually
feel like now
finalize
on your
that.
comeback, you first need to make a few singles like on your
Yeah,
own before you can start featuring, or do
definitely.
you
There
want?
is some features I would like to release
Okay.
just to introduce myself. That's
Okay.
already done, and then take some time with some new content that I would like to just fully myself. You know what I mean?
So then out of your features, we need to flip the script a bit now. We
Yeah.
did best feature, we need worst feature. Like if there's a question I always ask, but have you ever given a track to someone and you heard the verse and you're just like, what's happening here? Just for a bit of controversy.
Yeah, but I obviously won't mention names, bro. Come on, I'm very
Damn.
patriotic. Patriot.
I tried, guys. I tried.
Yeah, man.
So you're
Fuck,
not
I
gonna
don't want
name.
people to be inboxing me like, you bastard.
Damn. Oh, but there is someone. Someone came to mind. Crazy. And was that track ever released?
Nope.
Yo, is that why?
No, it's just it was really like put out on Facebook, but Nah, man.
Okay.
It's just too much negativity surrounding that person.
No. So then maybe there's a bit of a personal question, but is there a part of you that's scared to come back, seeing as now you left because of all the hate and all that stuff? Like
Yeah,
if you had
bro.
to experience the same challenges again, obviously you'd handle it better, but
Yeah.
like is there a part of you that's still now
Obviously, bro.
like
Like that was.
how much impact did that have on you?
It had a big impact, bro. I just stopped releasing videos, because I would always record something and post it and just, for some content. And then I just, even like a song I made for my parents, there was Father's Day, I released it and the fucker went to go put a laughing emoji on the thing. And I'm like, ugh, idiots. But the world is
Yeah,
full of those. I've
those kind
learned
of people.
to just live with the trollers and just not care about what they think anymore, bro. Because there will always be somebody that has something to say.
True.
But I'm a very
But I'm excited
positive
to see if
person.
they'll say anything now, seeing as you signed to a whole label and whatnot and all of
I
that.
doubt it because it was only them, only that crew. But I
Okay,
met
that's
them
good.
face to face. We
Yeah.
squashed everything. I told them, like,
Do you feel like you got your necessary closure and all that?
kind of, yeah, I'm glad I actually
Okay.
got to tell it to him in his face.
Okay. And
You
and
know,
how did he take it when you actually
he
told him?
was sad, bruh. He was.
Yeah,
I
because
could see it actually. He felt very bad about what, because you do stupid stuff when you're young.
okay.
So I'm not gonna go and do the same thing
Yeah.
now
They're
that they are
doing.
creatives.
But didn't you feel like punching him or anything? Or it was
I'm
your.
not that person,
Okay.
bro. I was just like,
Should have.
see you, night.
Yeah, and then you obviously just apologized. You felt
Yeah, he
bad and
kind of
whatnot.
apologized, and funny enough, that same Matt was busy doing a video, and they were there, and Matt was like listening. Yeah, you nice. You see, things
Uh,
come back, bro. You
yeah,
must protect your everything. You must protect yourself, bro, because the stuff you put out there can come back
true.
at any
Years later,
time.
yeah.
Years later, bro. It's like years later.
Is there anything you want to shine a light on? Like maybe let the people know what we should look out for other than tracks, music videos. Is there anything just to close off in
Yeah,
conclusion?
so track I'm going to most likely be releasing now is Marco Polo.
Okay,
It's an upbeat track, pretty pump. My verse is killer.
nice.
So I think people's going to enjoy it performance-wise. They're going to love it as well. So that's basically going to be my next project that I really
Nice.
want to
I'm excited
release.
to shoot visuals for you, bro. I'm
Yeah, bro, I'm
excited.
excited as well, bro.
There we go. But yeah, give it. There you go. Give a shout out to your socials, bro. Where can the people find you?
Yeah, you can follow me on Ethan Phillips. Name's just spelled a bit messed up. It's EYTHON.
That's unique, bro.
Yeah,
That's
bro, it's my
unique.
parents. So it's like Python, but with an E.
E. Ethan.
Ethan.
Yeah, that could have been
So,
your rap name, bro.
nah,
Ethan the Great, or
I'm
something.
not thin, eh? I fat
Crazy.
motherfucker.
There we go. So it's just
So it's Ethan
Ethan Phillips
Phillips.
on all
Yeah,
socials.
yeah. I actually still need to change my handle, but for now I'm leaving it that.
Okay.
I wanted
So
to change it Eboii CPT, but
yeah,
there's
where
too
did
much
the
CPTs in the
okay,
world,
true.
so I just leaving my name.
Where did
That
Eboii come from?
E is just a nickname.
Okay.
When I started rapping, people used to call me Eboii. So I was like, okay, Eboii.
Might as well stick with
Yeah, I
it.
might as well stick with
Okay.
it. So but when people introduce me, they're like, ladies and gentlemen, it's Eboii. I'm like, nah, bro, put some fucking power in
Oh
that
yeah,
shit,
bro. Put
man.
some bass in your yeah,
Exactly.
bro.
Yeah, but
Okay. So Instagram, TikTok.
everything,
You have the
Ethan.
YouTube set up as well, no?
I do, yeah, but I haven't really marketed myself on YouTube, so that's obviously gonna start
Now we're
now.
gonna help with that as well.
So
Then, yeah. Yeah.
content I need to start pushing.
Excited for you, brother.
Thanks, my brother.
There
I
we go.
appreciate your time, man.
That was Only Dope Records. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that good
Peace.
stuff. Let's go.
It's gas.
Danko.